Condé Nast Travelers magazine called the Park Hyatt in Chicago one of the best new hotels in the world. The upscale restaurant there is Nomi and features the pastry of Brian Schoenbeck. He is an Illinois native who has worked mainly in Chicago, including Charlie Trotter's. Here is Chocolate Passion Fruit Dome. This dessert calls for fully a half dozen separate pastry steps. Clearly that is not feasible time-wise. So we will limit our attention to 2 items. This is one. It's the base of the dome, comprised of small pieces of cookie with praline paste and milk chocolate added.
I'm going to roll it on a Silpat, which is a non-stick rubber mat, silicone mat. I'm going to spread it out as evenly as possible before we roll it. We're going to cover it with some plastic wrap. Press it down slightly.
Refrigerate until presentation.
Roll it out as evenly as possible.
Another component is a light chocolate cake or biscuit. The batter is lightened with beaten egg whites.
Spread this out.
It's baked at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes.
Next, we're going to make the passion fruit brulee. We have some milk and some cream. And we're going to bring that to a boil, just about to a boil, with our passion fruit puree. We're going to add some sugar. Half the amount of sugar we'll add to that, and then the other half we're going to mix in with our egg yolks. We're going to add our eggs to our sugar. Whisk in the eggs and the sugar. And we'll temper in the hot cream. Pour the mixture back into the pot. We'll cook it slightly till it thickens. We've cooked the mixture now. It's thickened. Using a sauce gun, we'll fill our molds just about halfway. And we'll bake that in the oven in a water bath for approximately 30 minutes at 300 degrees. Once the passion fruit brulee comes out of the oven, let it cool slightly and put it into the freezer to firm up. Once it's Once it's firm, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some passion fruit jelly on there.
Passion fruit jelly was made with white wine, water, sugar, passion fruit puree, and unflavored gelatin.
If you don't have a sauce gun, a spoon works fine, or a ladle also. We're going to put that in the freezer. When it's completely frozen, then it's ready to go inside the dessert.
Another element of the dome, as if it needed one, is chocolate mousse.
We're going to put some in the bottom here. Chocolate is melted warm. It's folded into what we call a pot de bombe, and then whipped cream is folded in at the very end. We take our brulee and our passion fruit jelly, we pop it out of our mold, place it inside our dome mold, pressing it down slightly.
Then more mousse.
Just over the top. And again, I'm using a FlexiPond mold. We can freeze this and it'll pop it out nice and clean. I'm going to take our chocolate cake we made earlier, small amount of that, and then we're going to finish it with the feuilletine layer that we rolled out. We're going to press it down so it comes up evenly on the sides, and we'll place this in the freezer. Okay. Once our dessert comes out of the freezer, put it on a half sheet pat with a silk pat, and I put it on a glazing rack. The glaze that we made, we're going to take and we're just going to pour over the top, sort of in a circular motion to give a nice even coating. Bang the sheet tray slightly, just so it comes down so it's a nice even layer. We're going to let it set for a minute or so. We'll remove it from the glazing rack onto a sheet pan with parchment paper until we're ready for service. Okay. For our final presentation, we're going to take some passion fruit sauce. Just going to spoon it around the plate. And then I've taken the seeds from a fresh passion fruit. I'm going to put a small amount in the sauce. And then I've taken some tempered chocolate on a sheet of plastic, and I put some gold leaf down, some 24 karat gold leaf, just for a garnish. We'll put that on at the very end.